You guys have all heard the new McDonald's slogan, "I'm loving it with kale."
According to a recent note from Janney Capital Markets, the fast food giant will soon introduce kale as one of its ingredients. The note adds, possibilities include kale for use in salads or perhaps a kale smoothie. And more generally, McDonald's clearly aims to raise consumers' perceptions of the quality of its food.
All right, so I eat a ton of kale. I do a kale shake every morning, kale Caesar salads. I love the kale. Kale and McDonald's, something doesn't seem quite right.
What, because it's healthy?
Yeah. Healthy, McDonald's, what's going on here? They must be up to no good, right?
I mean, hey, if it's gonna get people to eat healthier, then I'm all for it.
Yeah.
But
No, this is like yet another health food that they can just taint into something unhealthy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We took yogurt and we made it unhealthy. We took vegetables and apple slices and made them unhealthy.
Yeah.
And now we're going to take kale on head on.
Yeah, are they gonna fry kale? Like, that's where this is all going, right? Because don't people go, isn't the whole point of going to McDonald's not for health? Like, they're trying to trick us into thinking you're gonna walk out of there feeling better, but that's not the point of McDonald's, right?
I mean, it's food, so the point of it is to eat. You know, so if we could get people to do that in a healthier way, then I don't think that's such a bad thing. But
Yeah.
I don't think a little bit of kale on a Big Mac is going to make a big difference.
Yeah.
I mean, they're major, but they're pulling some major double standard here, because I don't know if you remember a little while back, they literally came out and had a juicy burger and made a statement, you can't get this kind of juice from soy or quinoa, and this isn't kale.
This isn't Greek
and
yogurt.
then they're like, wait, skirt, kale sells really well. This is actually a delicious quinoa burger drizzled in a nice fresh kale sauce. Like,
Yeah.
what the?
Just to clarify what you're saying, literally, that was like a
That's
month
literally.
ago they were mocking kale, and then the
Literally.
kale people must have got to them,
Right.
and now they're pro kale. So you want to give McDonald's credit. I can see what's going on here, right? You want them, they're trying.
I'm not trying to give them credit. I'm just saying I'm sure it's a marketing play, of course. But at the same time, it's a good one. You know, it's something that's going to be good for people. And I mean, I know that they were very hypocritical, because I did see that commercial where they were just like, kale, ew, this is obviously not kale because it's just big and fat and greasy.
Yeah.
Unhealthy food, yay. But now they're starting to put it in there, and I'm not going to really complain, because it's kind of like in my mind, somebody saying, I'm not going to ever donate to charity. Now I am. No, you can't, because you said you weren't going to. It's like, okay, I'm going to let that go.
So I know we're in LA here. I've had you guys on the show a million times. We do a lot about food and people eating healthier and trying to source food locally and all that stuff. But there is a place for McDonald's and this kind of stuff, right? Do you ever get that craving, like suddenly you're like, I've got to eat something
from
just
McDonald's?
Greasy and hard? McDonald's or Burger King?
Yeah, and I've usually had several cocktails, and I have no other
So that's what for you, it's like the drunken.
Yeah, like if I'm drunk, late at night, which never happens, by the way. Sometimes I like that incredibly shiny bun. Like, I like to be able to see myself reflection in the fish fillet bun. Like, that's what I like. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you ever feel it coming out of you? That's what I eat it very rarely now, maybe like once every 3 months, McDonald's. And when I do it, I can actually feel it coming out of my skin. I think the problem is I
never feel it coming out of me. Like, I think it's still in there somewhere.
Yeah. How often do you go the guilty route?
I don't. Well, I mean, it's hard for me because I'm a vegetarian. So a lot of fast food places.
How did I not know you were a vegetarian after all this time?
I don't know. A lot of fast food places aren't an option.
Yeah. So what is it? Well, I guess you could go to In-N-Out. They do you get a bun with some lettuce.
I have done that.
The grilled cheese
style.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so you can't. So you do nothing. I guess you couldn't do it, right?
Not really. I mean,
what about a shake?
Shakes are awesome.
You want a kale shake from McDonald's?
I don't know if I want a kale shake from McDonald's.
Like, do they?
I'd rather make my own.
I picture them actually blending it in with the ice cream and being like, kale.
Kale ice cream. There you go. All right. What do you guys think? Kale, McDonald's, is it a big marketing player? They actually make us healthier? Let us know in the comments right down below.